Welcome. If you're here, you're probably gearing up for a data stage interview. Exciting times. First, know the basics, because if you can't explain data stage, well, it's a red flag. Next, ETL concepts are your best friend. Think of them as the backbone of data stage. Then brush up on data warehousing. It's where your ETL skills shine. Finally, practice those tricky interview questions. Let's make sure you walk in confident, not confused. Hi everyone, I am Catherine Scott, and for over 12 years, I have helped businesses like yours harness the power of ERP systems to unlock their full potential. Today, I want to walk you through how our solution doesn't just meet your needs, it anticipates them. Think of it as your business nervous system, intelligent, responsive, and always working for you. Let's dive into the technical magic behind it, because when you understand how it works, you'll see exactly why it's a game changer. DataStage is not some fancy coffee machine, it's a powerful ETL tool. First, know what it is, IBM's data integration superstar. Then learn its key components, stages, links, and jobs. Oh, and job types. They're the foundation of how DataStage works. Finally, understand real-world use cases. You don't just study DataStage, you apply it. Imagine walking into an interview and dropping knowledge like a pro. Edel, the magic behind data movements. First, get comfy with the extract, transform, and load process. Then data cleansing. Think of it like scrubbing your messy database squeaky clean. Structured vs. unstructured data, know how to handle both like a data wizard. And lastly, performance optimization, because slow ETL jobs are the villains of efficiency. Think of data warehousing like a well-organized library. You've got schemas, star and snowflake, they structure your data beautifully. Fact and dimension tables. They store insights, not just numbers. Then data modeling, because raw data needs direction. Finally, ETL integration. If ETL is the delivery truck, data warehouses are the storage units. Master this and you'll sound like a data architect. Architecture, it's the blueprint of DataStage. Start with the three main ones, client, server, and parallel. Then metadata, it's the behind-the-scenes hero. Job sequencer. It's like a director, making sure everything runs smoothly. And scalability, because you want DataStage to handle big data, not break under pressure. All right, folks, let's talk errors. We all make mistakes, but in DataStage, the trick is learning how to fix them fast. First, know your enemy common errors. Then become a debugging wizard with best practices. Logs aren't just there to look scary, they actually help. And finally, troubleshooting like a pro means solving problems before they ruin your day. Debugging isn't just a skill, it's your shield against chaos. Speed is the name of the game. If DataStage were a race car, optimization would be the turbo boost. First, we need to process data faster. No one likes a sluggish pipeline. Then let's say goodbye to bottlenecks slowing us down. Partitioning. Think of it like parallel parking but way cooler. And finally, tweaking job performance is like tuning a guitar. Fine adjustments make all the difference. Practice makes perfect, and in DataStage it's no different. Forget theory for a moment, let's jump into real-world projects. Challenges will come, but that's where the fun begins, solving them like a pro. The best way to prepare is by working with scenarios companies actually face. Remember, knowing the theory is great, but applying it, that's what makes you stand out. SQL, the lifeblood of data handling. Be prepared to face database questions like a champion. Knowing common queries is great, but optimizing performance, that's where the magic happens. Joins, indexes, and transactions. They sound fancy, but are actually lifesavers in the data world. Real-world database challenges will come at you, so let's get you ready to tackle them with confidence. Technical skills are important, but let's not forget the behavioral side. Interviewers want to know the real you, so be ready for common behavioral questions. The STAR method is your best friend here. Problem solving. Show them you're a superhero of efficiency. And lastly, adaptability and teamwork make you an asset in any company. Be prepared, stay cool, and let your personality shine. DataStage is evolving, and so should you. Keeping up with updates means staying relevant. New functionalities. Learn them before they surprise you in an interview. Industry trends set the direction of tech. Follow them like a GPS for your career. And don't just read about new features, apply them. Being ahead of the curve makes you the expert everyone wants on their team. Nothing beats a little rehearsal. Mock interviews prepare you for the real deal. Reviewing your responses helps polish them until they shine. Simulating real interview scenarios means fewer surprises when the big day comes. And remember, practice builds confidence. So the more mock interviews you do, the smoother you'll be when it matters. You've made it this far, now it's time to shine. Stay confident because preparation brings success. Be thorough in your prep and don't forget to inject enthusiasm when you speak. Passion makes an impact. Apply everything you've learned with a smile and remember, interviews are just conversations. You've got this. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.